Where do we sit? Otra vez llegamos tarde. Todo el mundo.
Yes.
That we got really low from 0 to 23 to 13 to 7.
Yeah. So we're, again, this word inconsistent, right? We're inconsistent.
We are losing time writers.
Yeah. A lot of time. None of you can be the best you possibly can be if we don't use the time that we have. Just can't happen. Because now we have 3 minutes that we'll never get back. And those 3 minutes, that's 3 extra minutes that you could write. You can write about half a page in 3 minutes if you're really focused on it. So I want you to think about, what commitment did you make? A commitment means you're going to do something. And what happened during the brain break for us to go from 13 to 7? Yeah?
No one helped clean.
There wasn't the helping clean. So people were playing and they were told that there was a minute left, but people didn't go over to help them clean up. Okay.
But the people just leave them.
Yeah.
Right, but what they were saying too is like no one came over to help them clean up, because that's another thing we've talked about. Everyone helps until everyone's finished. Yep.
Also, people like ignore, or let's say they hear and they know what they say, but they don't. They think, let's say, when they say 2 minutes, they are like, when we start 10, 9, they start.
You start running then.
Yeah.
So trying to get the most out of your playtime and your break time, and not really focusing on getting the most out of your writing time at this point. Yes, sir.
Okay, I think we can do like, okay, in 9 minutes, and we.
Oh, okay.
1 minute is break, and we clean. That minute is for cleaning up.
Okay. All right. So we can start doing that too, where the break is 9 minutes, and then we get that minute reminder that it's over and to get ready. Okay. Yep.
I have another idea, but if the class it won't work. I just need to tell you in front.
Okay. Cool. All right. Skip the connection, because I think it goes with what I'm trying to teach you today. It's kind of what I talked about on Friday, but I want to give you a better example. So start the action. That's my tip today. My tip is start the action. Start it. And this is what I'm going to, and this is my example. This is my not starting the action entry. So hold on. One day, I woke up and had breakfast. It was delicious. Waffles, sizzling bacon, freshly squeezed orange juice. Man, was it good. My sisters were there, Wendy and Shelley, and so were my mom and dad. This was before they were divorced. Later, after breakfast, my dad left for work, and my mom took me and my sisters to school. I had a great day at school. Then I got home. I was reading a book when I got to a really gruesome, disgusting part. I was so excited about it that I ran through my house and showed my sister Shelley. She told me to shut up and leave her alone. And so I ran from her room back to the couch. Halfway through, I jumped on the couch, slipped, and smashed my head into the table. I needed to go to the hospital and get stitches, but everything was A-okay. The end. Now, there I was hurtling through the air, my thoughts slowing down, thinking, am I gonna die? As I smashed into the coffee table, sliding across, and finally falling on top of the carpet, with blood flowing out of my head and puddling onto the floor. Did you notice a difference between those two entries?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Did you need to know anything about my family at the moment I was telling you in the first entry? Absolutely not. You didn't need to know who was there at this point. I will bring those characters in and talk about them. Okay? I started the second one with that action. Okay? So this is what I want you to do. Look at an entry that you have right now. Find one. See if you can rewrite the beginning to start from the action. Okay? See if it's something that you're struggling with. See if in your entry you're like, well, one day I woke up and here are my parents and my friends and this and this and this. So I want you to look at one of your entries. Maybe the last one you read, maybe 1, 2. I didn't put your thing. Okay, you'll do that when you get back to your seats. Let's just not waste time. Okay. So yes, I should have had you bring your writing notebook back. So when you go to sit down, that's the first thing I want you to do. I want you to sit down. I want you to look at some of your entries and go, can I rewrite the beginning to make it way more interesting than what I'm doing? Because you need to get your reader. You need to get them soon. You need to get them quick. No one is interested in the backstory that much. Okay. You can bring those characters on. Okay. Maybe I would have started with "shut up and leave me alone," said my sister, because that could give you a good, interesting tidbit about my sister and my relationship at that point. Okay, so find the most interesting part of your story and try starting there. Try that. Try that when you get to your seats. All right, Dr. Schwartz. Let's go.
What are we doing?